Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing an Ulta haul. I went into Ulta yesterday with my boyfriend and my daughter and got a whole bunch of goodies. Some newer products, some older products. So, let's go ahead and jump into these goodies. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed before you leave. Let's get started. So this is going to be a little bit of a haul video slash trying on some stuff because as you see, I have no makeup on. The only thing I do have on is my primer. I did not pick that up. I don't even remember if I got a full face of products, but we'll see as we go. I did use the Versali Unicorn Essence Primer. That stuff, it smells so good. It smells like candy. Like you're just putting candy on your face. But we're going to go ahead and just jump into what's in my bag and then start putting some makeup on. Alright, so I did get this Detangling Hairbrush. It is for all types of hair and you use it when your hair is wet. The bristles are very strange. You have like longer ones, shorter ones, and it's by the brand Tangle Teaser? Come on, guys. I can read. I really can. I promise. I'm a college graduate. But I've been slowly just starting to get more into my hair. Before, didn't care whatsoever about it. I made sure to use conditioner, leave-in conditioner, like different treatments, but never really did anything with my hair because I have an 11-year-old, 8-year-old, and now an 11-month-old. So I really just, my hair after my daughter got super dry and I need to figure out something with it. I did finally get it cut, and thinned out because I have very fine hair, but a lot of it. A lot of it. Anyways, moving on. I did throw away the packaging to these, but my boyfriend actually picked these out. They are headbands. Whoa, that is super bright. But I do have another one. They were two for, I think, $17, something like that. I will make sure to link the brand down below. But these are them. They fold out extremely. It covers my whole face. But I do really like the colors. This is the brand right here. I'll be making sure to link everything down below. Hopefully, as long as everything goes well. Yeah. When I got my hair done the other day, the lady who did it, she suggested this stuff right here. It's by the brand Bedhead. It is called After Party. It's a super smoothing cream for silky and shiny hair. And I think, this would be great for my daughter's hair as well because it is growing out. She has very fine hair, baby hair. And there she is right now. She has like this little weird thing in the back of her head going on right now because of how her hair is growing. So there is nothing bad in it, so it is very much safe to use on her hair as well as mine. She's right next to me right now, so you might be hearing her. I did get the mini Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. This one was $20 just for the mini. I got a new hot pink beauty blender. My boyfriend actually found this and was like, oh, don't you need another one of these? Because my dog keeps eating them. She will not leave my brushes nor sponges alone. And I was like, hey babe, that's $20 for a beauty blender. I usually use Real Techniques or e.l.f. or something of the sort. And he's like, oh, just get it. I'm like, okay, why not? So I got me a new one of those. He actually got the Prada cologne. This was the most expensive thing. It is in the scent Carbon. This stuff smells so good. It really does. So good. So good. So I'm not mad about that. That was, I think, $78, something of that nature. Moving on, I got a new Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff. Repurchase. I really do enjoy it. I did say in my last video, my unboxing of Ipsy, I did get one of these, the Tarte Juicy Lip Mara, still can't pronounce it. Anyways, When I went up to Ulta, they had none of these whatsoever. They had 2 minis, which this is the mini, and I got it in strawberry. Definitely not the shade that I wanted, but I still got it. It was $10 for the mini. Moving on, I got this by Benefit right here. It's Fire Queen 4 Scope. This has bronzer, blush, and highlight. It's got all these shades in it right here. As you continue to watch, we're going to be using this palette for the bronzer, blush, highlight. Just take it out of the package. This is a very thick palette. It does have quite a bit of product, and this is what it looks like on the inside. I think this was $36, which I thought was a hell of a deal. So I definitely picked it up. I also did pick up the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light 5N. I've been really, really, really wanting to try this, and I love tinted moisturizers, and 'tis the season for them. So picked that up. I think this was $14, something of the nature. Their products are so good and so affordable. I did pick up a super mini of the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. I wanted to try this. I've heard so many other things about the original that is so drying, and I know it would not work on me. I could not find, guys, I had the worst time finding the shades that I needed, or I needed them. The shades and the products that I wanted when I went into my Ulta. It seemed like everything was sold out. It was a hell of a time. It really was. So I did end up finding this like at the checkout, and you see how tiny this thing is because they did not have the shade that I needed. I actually got 12N Fair Neutral in a regular size. So as you see, I got a whole bunch of minis. The only mini that I truly wanted to get was the Laura Mercier one. Other than that, I wanted full-size products and could not get them. But moving along, no more boo-hooing. I got the NYX. This is Milky Gloss, and I got the shade Cherry Skimmed. I'm sure that face looked great. Anyways, I have not seen any reviews on this, but this looks so good. It really does. So I wanted to pick that up. And my final product, I believe, I got this palette. The Morphe and Avani Greg palette. I hope I didn't mess that completely up. This packaging is super cute. It's got her on the back. I'm going to go ahead and open this up very quickly to show you. Now, the reason why I mainly got this palette is because, one, the color story. Ooh, so pretty. It is definitely a full-on, it does have a massive mirror, full-on rainbow palette. Look how gorgeous those colors are. They're so vibrant. But these are actually more or less like cake liners. And that's the main reason why I wanted it. This palette was $30 for all these shadows. There are, I think, 2 pressed glitters in here, but more so these. I really wanted to try these. And their formula, Morphe's formula is so good. I don't know why everybody's like starting to boycott them for whatever reason, but I'm not. If I see a palette, I'm gonna pick it up. But look, one swipe, boom, look at that payoff. Holy moly. That was the shade You Mad. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch. The one next to it is called Beep Boop. I mean, look at this. It's unbelievable, the payoff you get with it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a look using all these new products that I got. All right, guys, so we're going to hurry up and start our face. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. Hopefully this shade goes well on me. I did hurry up and wash my new beauty blender. But how's everybody doing? I mean, I've been so focused on just ordering products right now to really get my channel going that I haven't really been talking to you guys much. Is there any products that you guys really want me to review for you? Let you know what I feel about them. I know a lot of these products they're not newer. They're not. But they are definitely ones that I wanted and I wanted to play with. So, it's okay. This shade actually is pretty good. It really is. That's pretty good. I've heard so many great reviews about this that I really, truly wanted to try it. I probably should have picked up their concealer too. Look how tiny this thing is. Oh my goodness. It is so tiny. Again, it's the shade Fair Neutral. I want to see actually how much product this is because it is so tiny. It is 1 milliliter, 0.033 fluid ounces. It is tiny. So hopefully a little bit goes a long... Oh my goodness. Look how tiny. So cute. But I am actually getting my... Whoa, that's really light. So this might end up being a brightening concealer. But, again, lost focus. I am getting my Sephora order in, I believe, today. So I know my filming schedule is a little bit everywhere right now. And I know I need to get a schedule down for you guys. So please work with me a little bit. I did already blend that out. I am going to add a little bit more because it doesn't have as full coverage as I thought it was going to. As you can see, you still see quite a bit of darkness, actually. And I did put more than I usually do on. So maybe the creaminess... I'm going to actually try this with a brush. Let's see how well that goes. Maybe it will give me a little bit more fuller coverage if I use a brush. Just kind of tap it in. I did actually get quite a bit of sleep last night after a day of shopping. And we went to this new restaurant and it was really good. Really good. I'm not a fan of sushi in any way, shape, or form. But they had like hibachi and stuff. So I ordered a chicken and shrimp hibachi. No mushrooms on any of my dinner. I said it about 10 times nicely. I'm not disrespectful. I said, please, 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 no mushrooms, no mushrooms, no mushrooms. So she brings out this soup that immediately has a whole bunch of mushrooms in it. And I'm like, ma'am, I said no mushrooms, please, you know. She's like, okay, I will go get you another soup that doesn't have mushrooms. Great, awesome, you know. The soup that she brought out was good. Now, doubling up that concealer and using a brush, I'm going to go ahead and take this Fire Queen Force Scope Benefit face palette and go into the Hoola bronzer and start bronzing up my face. So yeah, she brings out my dinner, my entree now. And I immediately like look down and there's monstrous mushrooms on this. And I'm like, ma'am, I asked for no mushrooms, please. She's like, okay. She takes it back, brings it back out. I take 2 bites of it, look down. There's another damn mushroom in it. And I'm like, okay, my boyfriend's already like half done with his food at this time. He's a big boy. He eats quick. And my daughter is like going crazy. She's had a day of shopping. She's tired. She's hungry. She wants to go to bed. So the lady comes back and I'm like, ma'am, I have asked and asked nicely, please, no mushrooms. And the manager comes over and she's like, is everything okay? I said, honestly, I've asked this woman, you know, I didn't want to embarrass her. I said, I've asked for no mushrooms, no mushrooms, no mushrooms. And there's mushrooms. I didn't tell her the whole story about all of it. And she's like, do you want me to make you a new one? Yes. Yes, I do. Because now at this point, how many people have touched my food? How many times has it been back and forth from the kitchen to me? There is a virus going on. How many people have touched my food? You know, so the manager did not seem very happy about it. When she came back with the meal, I explained to her, I said, ma'am, you know, I've asked from the very beginning, please no mushrooms, and everything that I've been handed has mushrooms in it. And she's like, I am so sorry about that. You know, I'll give you your meal half off. I said, the price isn't the problem. I just didn't want mushrooms in my food. I'm just not a mushrooms person. I do not like mushrooms. So can anybody out there relate to that? Like truly just asking repeatedly for something and just somebody not listening to you. I forgot to set my under eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a little bit into here. I'm actually using those new Farrah brushes that I got from my Ipsy bag. They do seem to be very soft. I do like them quite a bit. And I did make a suggestion about possibly doing a full face of all Ipsy products. And I think I am going to get that up. I know I did get asked to do a look with the Juvia's Place Rustic palette. So I'm going to do that as well. So I do have quite a bit of videos that I will be doing. It's just a matter of how quick I can get them done and how quick I can get them uploaded. I am going to go ahead and just powder a little bit around my nose because I do have the Tinted Moisturizer on. So just my nose, possibly my, just little tiny. You've seen how much I had in this cap. It was so small. If I'm one of those people, if I put a lot of powder on, I look like I'm 900 years old, and no thank you. This powder is beautiful. Oh, I see why it's so much money. I do. It's gorgeous. I love it. So I did just go in with the shimmery one down here called Solstice. And look at this. These products together are gorgeous. They are all working out so well together. This did come in the benefit thing. So if you don't know how to apply things, hey, these are helpful. They really are. But I'm very impressed with this. I'm so happy they did this because altogether this for $36, or you can buy them individually for $30. This is great. It really is. And I'm so happy I waited because now I have them all. I'm going to go ahead and go into Blaze right here, their highlighter. And I am actually just going to use the brush. You see, there's nothing really on it that I use to set my under eyes. And I'm just going to go in very light-handed because that other blush was so shimmery to begin with. I mean, there's no glitter. It's just beautiful. That highlighter is absolutely stunning as well. I'm very, very impressed with this. Do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up if you want one of these in the giveaway that I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing it the beginning of June. June 18th is me and my daughter's birthday, so I want to give back to you guys. They do have another version of this with more of the blush in it. Just let me know down in the comments which one of those face palettes you guys prefer. Either the Horoscope one that we just used or the other one with all the blushes in it. Just let me know down in the comments. So I did hurry up and do my eyebrows. I used the Maybelline Slim Brow blah, blah, blah. I've used it before. We're going to go ahead and jump into this beautiful palette. I'm thinking we're definitely going to end up using some of the cake liners for something. We're going to go ahead and go into this super bright green, which I already started over here. That is called Seaweed. And we're going to go ahead and use this as basically like a transition shade. And we're just going to start building that up and blending it out. It's a very pretty shade. There is a lot of kick up in the pan. But we're just going to keep building and blending to get it to the opaqueness, I guess, that I want. That shade almost reminds me of like Ninja Turtles, if that's strange or what. Okay, next we are going to go ahead and go into this deep green right here called Mama's Fave. And we're going to go ahead and do this on the outer V as well as throughout the crease. That is very deep. Oh my goodness. It almost is like a black. That's deep. But we're going to go ahead and really try to use this to define the shape that I really want and slowly start working that through the crease and blending it out. I am going to go back and forth between that first brush that I used, the fluffier one, and the one that I'm using for that other shade to just mesh these well together and blend. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and take this white shade right here, and it is called Inaudible Noise, and it is, I mean, a pure white. It is very pigmented. And I'm just going to go ahead and start tapping that on my lid. I am going to have to clean up these eyes quite a bit. That dark green shade, it was pretty hard to work with. And I've got quite a wing going with it, but the shade is very pretty. It's very deep, very rich. Even this white, it's incredible how pigmented a white shade is. So I'm just going to keep tapping that on until I am satisfied. There's a bus. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. It is loud. And I'm just going to keep tapping and blending. So the only issue that I have found out with this palette now is that there is only one shimmer in this. These are pressed glitters, but this is the only shimmer there is. So I don't really know what else to do. I can put this on my lid, this silver shimmer. It's called Star Emoji. It's smooth. It's a very smooth glitter, but it's chunky, if that makes any sense. It feels smooth when you're rubbing it, but it's a very chunky glitter. Well, that's very pretty though. Obviously, I don't recommend anybody putting glitter on their eyelids. I go back and forth because I do wear contacts. If it gets underneath my contacts, it really hurts. Maybe just a little. And I'm just pressing it on. I'm not rubbing, I'm just tapping. You're not supposed to pull on your eye. I did. See, it's already starting to get everywhere. But since we did it to that side, we're going to go ahead and do it to this side. Lots of fallout. I did not use any form of glitter primer. But I really do like how that is turning out. Alright guys, I'm not even going to lie to you. Yes, this does look very pretty, but it's already making my eyeshadow actually separate. And as you get, I have glitter all over my entire face. I've already had to completely take off like my concealer and stuff. I had to reapply most of my face makeup all over again because the glitter was just way too much. It was everywhere. Obviously, yes, I didn't use a primer, but do not use the glitter. Definitely, I would not use this glitter. Those shadows, they're great, but I also used the black liner, and it's not even going over the glitter. I had to use multiple layers of it, but I highly do not recommend using the glitter out of that palette. I mean, the more I talk, the more it's just getting everywhere. Excuse me, but I did put mascara on, and I'm gonna hurry up and throw some lashes on, and I will be back to do my lower lash line and to finish this up. Alright guys, and I'm back with my lashes. I did go with the Gingerbread Lash from Glamlight. I love these. They're so dramatic and wispy and full and dramatic. Anyways, goes perfect with this look. So it definitely, I feel like it saved the look. So actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and go into this black shade right here to see how well it is. It is called Hidden. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my lower lash line towards the outer part of my eye. And hopefully it is a pretty opaque black. Kind of smudge it a little bit. That is a very rich black. I like it. Sometimes when you get blacks, they're like gray, not really black. So I do really like this one. I'm not going to put it all the way in because that makes your eyes look closed off. And with these huge lashes on, that is definitely not what I'm wanting right now. These lashes are huge. All right, this is the final look. I did use the Believe Beauty Long Lasting Eyeliner in Olivia. It's like this beautiful metallic green. And I also used the NYX This Is Milky Gloss. This new one that I got in, I know it's a funny name, Cherry Skimmed. But what do you guys think? What do you think of the look after all the disaster? I think it came out great. I really do. I love this look. It's a super glam. Makes you feel beautiful. I really like it. Let me know if you guys want to see like a 3 looks with this palette. Maybe try to test out some more of the cake liners because I did do it off camera. But just let me know down in the comments. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me. And make sure you're subscribed before you leave. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.